So we live in what we call a toxic world, and it's become much more toxic in the last 100 years as part of the Industrial Revolution. We're exposed to toxic heavy metals. In fact, that's why our cars now burn unleaded gasoline, because the government recognized that air pollution was becoming very toxic when cars burned leaded gasoline and we were all breathing the lead. We still are breathing other toxic heavy metals. We're exposed to a tremendous number of chemical toxins, PCBs, dioxins, polyvinyl chlorides, plastics. These were never meant to really be in our bodies, and they've expanded so rapidly over the last 100 years that our bodies really have not had a chance to adjust. So it's a big part of why people don't feel well.
There's a new heavy metal that has just been discovered to be in food that is called thallium, that is found in a lot of crucifer foods like broccoli and kale and whatnot. So a lot of these heavy metals can cause fatigue. Cadmium causes high blood pressure. The problem is, and recently within the past few years, it has been discovered that even if you eat well, you can be eating a lot of these poisons. Why? Why? Because it has been discovered in the last few years. For instance, rice, even brown rice. And in China, you eat a lot of rice. Rice contains arsenic. And all rice contains arsenic because the rice has an ability to take in the arsenic. So arsenic is a potential carcinogen. It can cause cancer. What else? A few years ago, we all learned about how wonderful chocolate is to eat, and cocoa and things of that sort. Very health-promoting food, loaded with antioxidants. Well, about a year ago, it was reported that cocoa, even organic cocoa, contains a lot of cadmium. Cadmium is a poison. It causes high blood pressure and kidney disease. A study that I did recently showed that kale contains a lot of thallium in it. And thallium was used by Saddam Hussein in Iraq as a way of getting rid of people, of killing people. And it's odorless and it's tasteless, and you eat it and you don't even know that it's there. So the point that I'm making is that even if we're as careful as we think we can be, and we're eating good foods that even are organic, we're still exposed to a lot of toxins, especially heavy metal toxins. Fish and mercury. So the United States government now issued a warning to pregnant women not to consume more than 1 serving of fish a week because of the mercury. And the mercury is a major toxin. And even if you're eating good, high-quality fish, now it's mostly present in the large fish, not in the very small fish, but it is present in a lot of fish. We accumulate poisons and toxins as we get older. And these poisons tend to, we call it bioaccumulate. They get higher and higher and higher as we get older, and these poisons get stored in our organs and in our body fat. So the more body fat you have, the more poison you can have in your body. But the poisons also get stored in parts of your body that have a lot of fat in them. Now, what part of your body has the most fat in it besides this? It's the brain. The brain is 60% fat. Yes. So that is why a lot of poisons go right into the brain, and they stay there. And then they're released little by little by little over time. Well, the more poison you have in you, the more susceptible you are to becoming ill. Because these poisons not only make you feel tired, but they reduce immunity. They're dangerous to the immune system. And immunity goes down as we get older anyway. But when we have toxins in us, immunity goes down even faster.
When I work with patients, I teach them the first two elements of either staying healthy or restoring your health. Number one is avoiding poisons and eliminating the toxins or poisons that your body has accumulated. So, for example, if someone doesn't have access to food, you can survive weeks, perhaps months, without eating. When you're exposed to a toxin, it can be devastating, instantaneous. So in one instant, you can get enough of a toxin to actually die, destroy your health.